Hey guys, long time no see. No, it's been a while since you've seen a draft battle video on the channel. If you guys haven't watched my team analysis yet, I uploaded that a couple days ago. It goes over our broken team that we somehow ended up drafting. But yeah, welcome in. This is our team builder for week 1 of NatDex KDA. We are up against my good friend Lukey, as he goes by, and he has a pretty scary Sun team. And if you guys have been a part of, or been here on the channel for season 2 of KDA, you know how dangerous Sun can be, as we used the Sun team before. Top right hand corner, you'll see Lukey's team, but he has Great Tusk, Raging Bolt, Screamtail, Torkoal, Crobat, Terra Venusaur, Terra Miltank, King Gambit, and Mega Slowbro. And a quick recap of my team, if you guys haven't watched the team analysis, we have Dragapult, Greninja, Mega Aggron, Blissey, Rillaboom, Sneasler, Heatran, Terra Rotom Fan, and Terra Alcremie. So that is our team. That is our 9 mon, so it's 9 versus 9. And the thing I think is that I think Lukey's going to have 9 mon syndrome, is what I'm going to call it. The reason why I'm saying this, it's no offense to Lukey whatsoever, but I think he could bring all 9 mons. And that's the thing. For us, I think we can bring 7. I'll be completely honest. I think we can bring 7 mons. Whereas Lukey could potentially bring all 9, because all 9 have their uses. All 9 has, are good into my team. It obviously just depends on the sets he brings and the 6 he decides. But for us, 2 mons I do not think are good in this game. One is Sneasler. Sneasler does not look great. When rocking a Crobat, a Mega Slowbro, a Great Tusk, a Torkoal, and a Miltank that can Terra, it becomes very, very hard for Sneasler to do anything. The way I beat Sneasler, and this was in BRL Season 12 on the channel, spoiler alert, we used Terra Poison Miltank with Covert Cloak. That's how we beat Sneasler last time. So I do not think Sneasler is good in this. And the other one I do not think is good. Well, not good, but I think is very mid, is Mega Aggron. I think Mega Aggron struggles. And the reason is mainly because we don't do a lot of damage back to Great Tusk. Raging Bolt destroys us. So does Torkoal. So I think Aggron, it could come, but I think it's a throw if I do bring it. But that leaves us with 7 Mon Syndrome, and spoiler alert, you can see on my screen, Heatran did not make the cut. I did think about Flash Fire, Air Balloon, Heatran for potential Terrafire Venusaur, and for Torkoal. But Torkoal could also be running Growl Move, because it gets that. It also is not great against Great Tusk. We could be running Scarf, like Eruption. That is a thing. But I decided to leave Heatran on the bench. So with that being said, I've talked long enough about the build-up. Here is the team. First week of the team. We're going to see how I pilot it. So first up, we have Mangani, our Rillaboom, holding the Ochre Berry with Grassy Surge, with Grassy Glide, High Horsepower, Knockoff, and Sword Stance, 108 in HP, 148 in attack, 252 in special defense, with a Careful Nature. This actually, with these EVs and Ochre Berry, this allows us to live a Life Orbed Terra Fire Venusaur Venusaur's a weather ball in sun. Does about 78% max to us, and we kill back with high horsepower. If he cherries, that is. We can also click knock, but between high horsepower and then grassy glide, we actually kill the Venusaur. Sword stance, once again, it's just to help us break. We may not be running adamant attack here, but we have enough attack to deal a bit of damage on this team and chip down a few things. So that is Mangani's job. The only thing we have to be careful about is a potential sap sip and Miltank. It means we can't really spam grassy glide. But yeah, fortunately no acro. I feel like we need sword stance on the set, just to help us break a few things. So no acrobatics. Up next we have Majin Buu, our Belissi. Holding the leftovers with natural cure with Ice Beam, Toxic Wish, and Stealth Rock. 248 in defense, 8 in special attack, 252 in special defense with a calm nature. This is my main Raging Bolt switching. Ice Beam does about 25, 29, somewhere around there, to a Raging Bolt. It also helps us with Crobat, helps us with Great Tusk. I believe we live 1 close combat, depending on item. Depends on his item, and it depends if Sun's up as well. If Sun's not up, then I think we live, pretty sure. But this is our rock of this game. Rocks are actually super important this game because it chips down a lot of his mons. Toxic as well. Try and toxic like Raging Bolt, Miltank, Mega Bro especially. I need to toxic Mega Bro as soon as possible because that thing is a pain in the ass to deal with. Especially because he can Mega when he wants to. He can keep it as regular Slow Bro and have Regenerator on it up until he needs to take a hit with Mega Bro. So yeah. Wish to Wish Fast into our team. Ice Beam's our only attacking move. Feel like that's right. We're not really going to be staying in against Crobat and Great Tusk anyway. So yeah, Majin Buu, our Belissi, is here making her debut. Up next, we have a special member of the team. We have J-Sauce. Hello, J-Sauce. Hey, buddy. I know you're watching this. You get Greninja named after you. Our Greninja on the Expert Belt with Battle Bomb with Surf, Ice Beam, Sludge Wave, and Low Kick. 88 in HP, 252 in special attack, 168 in speed with a naive nature. This is Speed Crypt to outspeed Max Speed Screamtail. Because he could bring that. Actually, it doesn't really make sense unless I'm like I don't know if Max Speed Screamtail outspeeds Scarfy-Tran. I didn't calc that. I'll be honest, because I'm not bringing it. So I could run Modest, but I'm gonna do this if I'm safe. If I can get Battle Bond off, and if Raging Bolt is not running Thunderclap, and I get Battle Bond off, Greninja kind of just sweeps his team. Unless like Chlorophyll Venusaur, or like he's like Yachiberry Great Tusk or something. Something along those lines. Greninja has the potential just to sweep his team if he is not careful. +1 low kick kills max HP King Gambit. If I'm not +1, it deals about 83 minimum. So it's yeah, but between these 4 moves, and if I can get Battle Bond off with Expert Belt, we do a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage. So yes, long story short, once again, you didn't watch the team analysis video. J-Source went on a run in NPBA Season 10 recently. In playoffs, Greninja got 9 kills in 3 games, so that's why we're naming our Greninja J-Source. Well done, buddy. Up next, we have our team captain Toothless here. Our Dragon Ball holding the choice specs with Infiltrator with Draco, Meteor, Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, U-Turn. 20 in HP, 252 in special attack, 236 in speed with a modest nature. Now, we're playing a little game here. And what's that game, you might ask? There's no reason for his Crobat to be running max speed. None at all. There is absolutely zero reason. He'll be running enough speed to outspeed max speed Greninja. So, I have speed crypt that. I've speed crypt his Crobat speed creeping for his Greninja. So Dragapult is one speed above that. Hopefully I get this right. We're gonna see. But us being modest actually allows us to pick up a few KOs with Draco Meteor. And we are infiltrated just in case he is like sub-Raging Bolt or like sub-Venusaur or something. If I can get the prediction right and get Dragapult in on a setup turn, then he's either forced to stay in and die or take a lot of damage, or he hopes we miss, or he switches up and we get a free hit off something. So yeah, so Toothless, our Dragapult, our team captain, is here. Up next, we have Just Desserts, our Alcremie Home the Grassy Seed with Sweet Veil, because I should have, yeah, Sweet Veil. With Draining Kiss, Store Power, Acid Armor, and Calm Mind. I guess I could go Aroma Veil, because it blocks Encore. I mean, it could be like Sleep Powder, Venusaur, and like Yawn, Torkoal. I'm gonna keep Sweet Veil, I think. Yeah. So this is our main win con. With Grassy Seed, with Grassy Surge here, we get +1 defense, and with Acid Armor, Calm Mind, Stored Power goes through the roof and does a lot of damage. We just gotta hope to either kill Screamtail or not see Screamtail at all, because Screamtail is the only thing that stops us from sweeping. And last but not least, we have Pocahontas, our Rotom fan. Oh, sorry, we are Terra Electric. I forgot to say, we are Terra Electric on Alcremie. And then we have Pocahontas, our Rotom fan home. The leftovers with Levitate with Volt Switch, Air Slash, Will-O-Wisp, and Pain Split. 248 in HP, 252 in defense, 8 in special attack with a bold nature. We are Terra Fire. Terrifier allows us to resist Torkoal and Sun. It allows us to actually use our ability well. Allows us to resist Ice Spinner on Great Tusk as well. Levitate. And allows us to resist Terrifier Witherball from Venusaur as well. So this is our like main utility mon, along with Majin Buu, Blissey. Yeah, just the Will-O-Wisp, Pain Split, try and live for as long as possible, try and burn a few things, like Gambit and Great Tusk. Those are the two main things we want to burn. Sorry guys. Whew, gotta stay hydrated. Yeah, stay hydrated guys. I'm looking at all you guys that don't have water next to you right now. Go get water. Stay hydrated. You unprofessional, not looking after yourself human beings. Go get water, go get hydrated. You're welcome. But yes, this is the 6 I am bringing. So Mangani, our Rillaboom, Majin Buu, our Blissey, J-Source, our Greninja, Toothless, our Dragapult, Just Desserts, our Alcremie, and Pocahontas, our Rotom fan, with Rotom being Terra Fire and Alcremie being Terra Electric. Terra Electric on Alcremie, just quickly, is to resist Iron Head from King Gambit and Thunderbolts from Raging Bolt. But yeah, that is the 6 going into this battle. First week piloting this team. A lot of these ones I haven't used before, so we're gonna see how we go. And Lukey, good luck, have fun, my friend. I'll see you all in the battle shortly. Alrighty, guys. Welcome into the battle. Once again, I'm doing this replays. It's much easier on me. It means that I'm not recording, potentially getting interrupted while I'm recording live. And it also means I can record in my own time where I know I'm not going to be interrupted. But yes, welcome into our first battle of KDA. Lukey has brought some things I wasn't expecting, but I was kind of expecting. So he brought Great Tusk, Raging Bolt, and Gambit and Torkoal, which I knew he would bring. I was low-key expecting Screamtail and Terra Venusaur here, or Mega Bro. I was not expecting Crobat or Miltank. I'll be honest, I think Screamtail is like always a must bring, I'm not gonna lie. Just because of how fast utility Wish, Thunderwave, Encore screens. It's just such a good mon. Mega Bro to take hits, because he's really relying on. I mean, he has mons to take hits, like Torkoal, depending on EVs, Miltank, Gambit, Great Tusk. Like, depending on the EVs, these can take hits. But Mega Bro is the king of taking hits on this team. And Terra Venusaur was very threatening. But us seeing no Venusaur, and no Screamtail makes this game a little easier for us. But yes, Miltank is his Terra. And the first thing I do is I lead Polt. Reason why I lead Polt, Specs Draco killed Torkoal, so I can kill, if he leads Torkoal and I kill Torkoal straight away, perfect. No sum for the whole game. The other reason is that he has nothing on his team that outspeeds me unless he's like scarfed. So I can just lead Polt and get like a free U-turn or something, or Draco off. But the initial thing to see with his Terra types. Oh, you guys cannot see that, can you? I'll move this over a little bit. His Miltank is Terra Water. This leads me to believe he is Sap Super Miltank, because there's no reason why you would kind of be Terra Water and be Thick Fat. So this leads me to believe he is Sap Super Miltank. I'm just gonna bring this right back. There we go. Deal with it. It's been moved. I can't be bothered re-recording. Yeah. The other thing is that Showdown's just introduced the new format, and we just wanted to make sure we could see each other's stereotypes. That's why we're here. No Venu, no Aggron. So we both expected something that didn't get brought. But anyway. So I just U-turn. He play roughs, which is very interesting. I guess play rough does hit our Polt and our Gren. Super effective damage. But that U-turn actually allows us to get information on this. But this is max HP, max special defense Miltank, which is good for us to know. So here I Wisp. I lose nothing by Wisping. If I can Wisp in the Miltank, becomes less of a threat. But we end up Wisping the Raging Bolt, which gets residual damage on it. Here he hard switches to Miltank, which is An interesting play. I don't know why he made that play, but we'll see. But I just hard bolt switch back into Pult. There's no reason for me not to go back into Pult at this point. He goes Gambit. I just U-turn again. And I'll be honest, this U-turn damage confused me a bit on this Gambit's EVs. We'll see later why, but this U-turn damage, I knew it was bulky, but I just didn't know how bulky. So here I just go back into Rotom Fan. I want to Wisp this thing. This is my main goal. Wisp, Gambit, Wisp Tusk. I lose nothing by Wisping. That's the other thing. If he goes Raging Bolt, I just Volt Switch next turn. Here, he reveals that he is actually quite speed invested. I believe there is base speed of, there's a difference of 11 base speed between Rotom Fan and Raging Bolt. So he is quite heavily speed invested to outspeed my Rotom. Yes, oh, you a speedy boy. So I just go hard Blissey. I was hoping to hard switch, not hard switch, be faster to Volt into Blissey to take less damage here, but we ball. This Ice Beam damage reveals he is actually not thick fat. So that my assumption of this being Sap Sipper is becoming more and more true. Here he Heal Bells. I just click Toxic. Him bringing Heal Bell is great prep on his part. Amazing prep. Love that. It makes it harder for me to get my game plan going with Rotom, with Blissey here. But here I just see a chance to get up my rocks. Rocks are important because this could be Heat Rock Torkoal. So if he is Heat Rock, it means he takes rocks damage. If he's not Boots on Crobat, same thing. Just chipping down his team. So here, I just click Toxic again. Once again, I lose nothing by clicking Toxic. He goes Gambit. Oh well. I just go right back out into Rotom. So, this damage right here very, very confused me as well. I'll be 100% honest. If he was KOTOR Cleave, max attack, he kills me. I believe it's a roll in his favor to kill me. Noct did 41%. I did the calc afterwards. Once I saw his paste, it did 40% minimum. So Rotom, Pocahontas are living on 1 HP, 1%, is great for us. Like, oh my god, that is great for us. So here, I outspeed him. He should not have any speed investment on this whatsoever. I'll be very shocked if he does. If he did. So here, I was low-key expecting a Sucker Punch. Not gonna lie. So here, I Pain Split. Get health back. Which is my goal. And here, he reveals that he is not Boots. Big one on our part. Big damage we've gotten off with this Pain Split. Alright, so he goes Raging Bolt. I lose nothing by Volt Switching here. Alright, Air Slash. I lied. I was low-key expecting a Great Tusk Switch. So I Air Slash here. I thought I Volt Switched. I'm dumb. And J-Source is here. Hotman 3. In your area. We just hard switch to Blissey. He subs here. So When I saw sub, and it was in front of Blissey, I assumed he was going to go for Carmine. It only made the most sense. Because you do no damage to Blissey. Even with your Spatak boost. So, I make the very, very aggressive play of hard switching into Dragapult on the Carmine. So I made the very, very correct play. My aggressive play paid off because we are Infiltrator, so we damage past sub. Our damage goes directly to Lukey's Raging Bolt and not to the sub. So now Lukey has to make the decision of does he stay in and risk him losing Raging Bolt if I land Draco, or does he hard switch? So here I click Draco. Draco's the only thing that kills at this range. Shadow Ball does not. So here I Draco. So that does 28. And once again, here's where things get tricky with this gambit. So when I saw this, I initially put max special defense, max HP, max special defense, careful nature. Because it rolled out to about the same damage or like a little bit more. So then I was like, hold on, this doesn't make sense. So I actually didn't know what gambit set this was. And then my thought crossed my mind that this could be max HP AV gambit. Because AV kind of does the same thing as max special defense. So I calced that. And it came out to about 28%. So now this led me to believe that he was AV with some bulk invested into him. So here I hard swap to Rotom. He suckers. I think he didn't know I was Specs there. Assuming I was Flamethrower or something. So I just get a free switch into Rotom, which is great for us. Here he goes Raging Bolt. I predict this and go for Volt Switch, get the initiative back, go back into Pult. He just goes Hard King Gambit. I click Shadow Ball because Spec Shadow Ball actually kills from this range. Here I make the very, very aggressive play into going into Rillaboom. I've gone into Rotom every other time. But I make the very aggressive play in going into Rillaboom. Because if he knocks, I lose Occa Berry. It's not the end of the world, with this only being his only fire type, and it's almost dead. So here goes Miltank. He Terra Waters on Mangani, which now confirms he is Sap Sipper, so I just SDR in front of him. I SD again because I don't have enough damage to kill him. I then just go for knock damage, knock off his leftovers. He milk drinks. I should have high horsepowered here. It's my bad. I would have saved some HP on Rillaboom or Mangani. I should have high horsepowered here and not knocked, but and now I high horsepower. So if he's hard switched to Crobat there, I was in trouble. Here's the Crobat. I just go hard Blissey to try and read what he's going to do. So one, he is Boots Crobat. Good prep. And two, it does about 49%. So I know this is about max attack Jolly. Here I hard go Rotom. On the Roost. Here he goes for the very aggressive taunt play, because he knows my whole moveset. He goes for a very, very aggressive taunt play. I like it. I like the prep of taunt, especially into things like Blissey and Rotom and Alcremie. But here I just volt switch. Slow volt switch just allows us to get momentum. And here I just go Dragon Bolt. Outspeeds his entire team. We know this for a fact now. Unless he is like Froto speed Tusk. Here he goes, Torkoal. I just flamethrower it. I kind of predicted a King Gambit switch like he has done for the past every other turn that Polt's been out. Then he goes Raging Bolt. I've got Rotom or Blissey every other time that this is out. So I make the very, very aggressive play of staying in and clicking Flamethrower. Flamethrower is a roll. I needed to deal basically max damage to kill it. And he clicks Thunderbolt and we don't get parried. So our aggressive play paid off. Flamethrower kills Raging Bolt. He goes Gambit here. I hard go Rotom. He hard goes Great Tusk here. And now I make the very, very dumb. It's not dumb decision, but I had a very, very dumb thought that didn't work the way I thought it worked. So one, Ice Spinner kills me from this range. Ice Spinner is the only move that kills me. And for some reason, I thought fire types have a 100% chance to land Willow, like poison types are toxic. It doesn't. So I Terrafire here. He hit Long Rushes, forgetting that I have Levitate, which is very, very nice. We get a free Willow off. He close combats. We live. We just pain split up. Get our health back. Close combats again. We air slash. And Pocahontas gets its first KO of the season. Here, I'm faster than this. I lose nothing by Willowing. If he suckers, he's like, he fails, and I just Will-O-Wisp. And then I hard switch to Blissey here. Preserving the 6-0. I was like, I'm in a position where I can potentially 6-0, so I'm gonna try and go for it. It's 6 versus 1 with 3 of our Mons on the brink of death and 1 at half HP. 2 haven't hit the field yet. Here I hard go All Creamy. He says I better see a 6-0 here. I try to go for it. He Brave Birds 45%. So here there was a little bit of debacle here. Here was the turn that I either get this, basically confirm the 6-0, or I lose the 6-0. I see no reason for him to Brave Bird here. Because if he Brave Birds, he doesn't crit me, I live, I kill him on the hit back because of recoil. 2, if he's cross poison, he kills me. And Grin doesn't outspeed. So I make my last aggressive play of the game and hard switch to Polt. Polt lives cross poison, doesn't live Brave Bird. I saw no reason for him to Brave Bird there. If Polt misses Draco, I just go Grin and we win, unless he crits me, and then we're in big trouble. here, I just click Draco. We land, and Pulp picks up 3 KOs. Pulp showing why he is the team captain. Toothless or Pulp, showing he is why he is the team captain. Picking up 3 KOs. Rotom with 2, which is very nice. And Mangania Rillaboom with 1. Unfortunately, JSauce, I'm sorry, you didn't hit the field. You're a bench warmer this game. Hopefully, we'll get to see you do some work in the next coming weeks. But yes, Lukey, GG's, thank you so much for the game. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you joining the league of KDA, and hopefully you can bounce back and secure a 6-0 yourself somewhere. But yes, I'm here if you do need help prepping. By the way, Lukey, I've told you this. But yes, thank you so much for the game, Lukey. Thank you so much for joining Season 3 of KDA. And good luck for the rest of the season. But anyway, guys, that is it for week 1 of KDA Nat Decks. As of this battle, as of this recording, I've also done my first AAA almost any ability battle against Wind. Hello, Wind. And his stall team. 50 minutes of battling, 61 turns, and we did manage to pull out the victory. So we have won our first games in both divisions, which is really nice. Off to a good start. Hopefully we can continue it in both. But not gonna lie, our schedule in AAA is horrendous. Like, it's filled with tough battles for the whole league. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed the battle, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't. And I will catch you guys next week for week 2 of KDA. Maybe PR video? Who knows? If I get time. I probably will. It's just I won't be happening till about Saturday, Sunday, somewhere around there. But yeah. Till next time, guys. Stay safe. Be yourself. Stay hydrated. I know you didn't get water when I told you to get water. Go get water. Stay hydrated. And peace.